to capture. Looks good.
Sight sensor reads 4 degrees acute.
Copy. Can you activate the radar rendezvous guidance? Give us a better line on you.
RGS engaged.
And one more burn should get us in there.
Julius, show me side to cargo deck exterior.
12 meters.
Clamps armed. Fluid umbilicals armed. Airlocks armed. Suspend sun tray.
What's that distance?
10 meters.
Warning, zero gravity and cargo bay beta 5. Please obey warning signals. You are approaching the zero gravity zone. Warning, zero gravity and cargo. Warning, zero gravity and cargo bay beta 5. Pressurized suits must be worn at all times.
Lyle, what are you doing?
Harry reckons he can dock without disturbing this. And I'm betting he can't.
Well, I'm glad you're occupied. We are going down to the cargo deck. We've got a lot of work on this payload.
Okay, Harry. Let's see what you can do with that.
Proximity?
1 meter.
Control, this is Unity. Proximity operations complete. Shuttle engaged.
Unity, we copy that. Reconfigure for mated operations.
Copy. Rundown, assembly activation, and checkout.
Tender is docked and locked.
Commander, now was that smooth or was that smooth?
You okay, Harry?
Yeah, I'm good. I brought you up 22 pallets of cargo and one rather disorientated young lady. Claudia Lane, Commander Catherine McTurney.
Hello, Claudia.
How do you do, Commander? And thank you for having me.
How was the ride?
Terrifying, exhilarating, mind-blowing. I'm lost for adjectives.
Well, Carby will take a quick look at you, make sure you're okay. This is Walter Shannon, my second in command.
Hi.
Claudia Lang, photo image.
My pleasure. And welcome to the 51st state.
Yeah, okay, Walter, let's keep a lid on the xenophobia. Perhaps you'd show Claudia to her suite in the medical bay, then introduce her to the crew, show her around the station.
Sure.
I've got a few things to do down here, Claudia, but I'll catch up with you later.
Okay. Thanks, Catherine.
So, how do you find Miss Claudia Lang as a traveling companion?
Well, she's a lot better looking than Keys, huh? And a whole lot smarter.
Julius, show me side section 7. Accentuate. Stop. Closer. Stop. Control, this is Unity. Docking systems deactive. Integrity 100%.
Unity, copy that. Integrity 100%.
Good.
This is Survey Vessel Clementine, transmitting on the S-band via the long range.
Clementine, this is permanent space station Unity in close Earth orbit. I have your signal. Do you read me?
This is Clementine, transmitting on the S-band via the Grange relay beacon. We are under limited power from the solar panels. Have lost high-gain antenna, orientation, and star tracking systems.
All hazardous areas are duly marked, and routes to the storm shelter and emergency assembly points are indicated throughout the station.
Storm shelter?
In case we're impacted by a meteorite shower or some other catastrophic failure.
Oh.
Well, here we are. It ain't 5-star, but it's the best we've got.
Believe me, this is luxury. I just spent 3 weeks following a tribe of Inuit across an ice floe. Slept in a snow hole. Lived on seal blubber and instant coffee.
Well, I hope you're more comfortable up here. There's only 7 of us, and the menu is a touch more varied.
I've been really looking forward to this. Been requesting a visit for almost 2 years.
Well, I'll leave you to get freshened up. We'll show you around later.
This message is on auto-transmission. Present lack of star tracking makes orbit determination unreliable, but we should reach Area 51 within 4 months. We estimate our position at Sunpoint, 48 days from the Ross beacon.
Clementine, this is Permanent Space Station Unity. Do you read me?
What is it?
Listen to this. I had the high band open on deep background frequency. Ready?
This is Survey Vessel Clementine, transmitting on the high band via the Lagrange midfield beacon.
Their signal went down 2 months ago. Where the hell are they?
Your blood pressure is a little high. That will stabilize in about 24 hours. The Coriolis acceleration caused by our rotation has that effect initially.
Is that the worst I can expect?
Well, the most common complaint is nausea. After the flight here in 0G, the stability can make you feel a bit ill. It's a bit like stepping off a boat onto shore. Here. Use these rehydration tablets until you become more fully oriented. Be all right.
So I guess you're more than just a ship's doctor, right? 6 patients, 1 physician. Things must get pretty personal.
Well, yes. Psychologist, confidant, surrogate parent.
So you must know everyone's secrets, Covey.
Yes. And I keep them.
So what keeps this whole enterprise aloft, Walter? Must be more than a few experiments in 0G lab.
This is a $50 billion undertaking. So sure, the project still carries a big debt. But we've got long-term contracts with medical and science institutes, deep space observations, and so on. You don't put a place like this up for immediate commercial gain. This is a long-term investment.
Sure, but, I mean, where's the real money in this business? It's got to be up here, right? Otherwise they wouldn't have built this thing.
Well, now you're talking about the lunar base and stuff out in the asteroid belts. Minerals and mining and maybe one day, terraforming.
Terraforming?
Yeah, manipulating the environments of other planets to make them suitable for human habitation.
Oh, I see. Real estate. So all this stuff about a mission for mankind, it's just public relations. What we are talking about is the corporation, right? Profit and loss, dollars and yen.
Well, I don't mean that exactly, but, well, okay. Business is business. And this place has got to earn its keep.
So what's the angle on this story? 7 brilliant, inquiring minds working in tandem to unlock the secrets of the universe?
It's a feature about the group dynamics on board the station. How the environment affects you. The work, the life, the pressures, the social aspects.
Well, I can tell you about the work and the pressures. I don't know what to say about the social aspects.
You could say limited.
Okay, Harry. Let's not paint too bleak a picture of how we live up here. It's not all that bad.
Well, you wouldn't want to censor her either, would you?
Well, no, I'm not saying that. It's just that... Oh, Susan. Susan, Claudia Lang. Claudia's doing the piece for Photo Image magazine.
Hi.
Welcome. Welcome on board. I'd stop and talk, but a few things happening, so I guess I'll see you in avionics later.
Will do. Social aspects don't seem that limited.
We've got to get to work. Come on, kid. Oh, Claudia, I wouldn't want you to have the wrong impression. We really are 7 brilliant minds working in tandem to unlock the secrets of the universe.
So, would you like to meet Dr. Campbell now?
Dr. Lyle Campbell, the science officer. Something of a recluse. Rarely leaves the station. Designed the hydroponicum.
My, you have been doing your homework.
If it's an automatic transmission, they might all be dead anyway.
Okay, but if they're all dead, then who's initiating the transmission?
Well, there's no time log on this signal. The sequence could have been initiated during or after the point they got into trouble. Or it could be a systems failure that corrected itself.
The last transmission was 68 days ago, and now we get a signal from exactly where they should be.
But the nature of the transmission and the message itself is telling us the solar panels are damaged. We can't be sure they're alive.
I know, but...
Listen, we say nothing, not yet. Let's figure out the vessel's present orbit and its true position. And only you, I, and Shannon are to know about this.
Hey, guys!
Harry, Paula.
You sticking around? You could get your picture taken.
No, we've got a payload call to the Alpha Station.
Oh, well, give Sergei a big hug for me.
What a shame, Toby. I was looking forward to exchanging worldviews with you.
Oh, Toby, did you remember my, Thanks.
My pleasure.
Hey, I'd keep that out of sight while the Snoop's on board, yeah?
How would you like to be paid? Cash or what?
Cash.
Wow. I saw a spread on this, but you got a whole ecosystem in here.
This is just a prototype. I mean, these could be the farms of the future. Guaranteed sunlight, unlimited space. We could have hydroponica literally dozens of miles across.
Well, we need to. I mean, intensive farming on Earth feeds a population of, what, 6 billion?
I'm talking about the people who choose to live out here and out there.
You think people will want to? What could be more beautiful than the environment we have on Earth?
Well, depending on your perspective, you might say the Earth is a paradise or a prison. There may be still more beautiful environments to discover. Who knows? We may learn new definitions of beauty.
You regard this as your home?
I don't consider myself as having a home. Only when we liberate ourselves from these concepts, home, security, ambition, are we free to rationally inquire. Don't you agree?
You sound awfully romantic. I thought scientists were supposed to be cool pragmatists.
Well, I can be a romantic pragmatist, can't I? Have you met these guys?
No. What are they?
You mean who are they? Rome's. My assistants and general maintenance managers. Where are you headed now?
Avionics deck?
Have to get back to the science bay. They'll show you around to avionics. Guys, Claudia's going to see Dusan. I'll catch you later, Claudia.
Okay. Hey, guys. Rome's? What are you called? Can I take a couple of pictures of you? You know, so I can see your faces? Okay. Maybe against this wall here? That's it. Great. Now, maybe you could move a bit closer together. Very good. Okay, now a bit closer to me. Okay, guys, I think that'll do it. Let's get along to avionics. Avionics.
Go ahead, Commander.
We're receiving a signal from Clementine. We can't confirm that it's an active transmission. Their avionics and telemetry are impaired. We propose setting up a reciprocal beacon. See if we gain a response.
Do they estimate their position?
80 days from Ross Beacon.
Yeah, but they'd have been on path guidance before the accident. It doesn't confirm they're alive.
Even if they are where they think they are, who could get to them? No one has the capability.
These guys have families. We don't want to raise anyone's hopes. Set up the reciprocal beacon on the high band while we try to get a true fix on Clementine's position. And Commander, we'll keep this information strictly to limited status only.
Is his Unity out?
That's the survey vessel that got into trouble, right, Clementine? Ship and crew disappeared?
Claudia, let's have a word. Claudia, let's not get off on the wrong foot. I want you to have free run of the ship and access to the crew. But there are aspects of our work up here that have to remain off the record.
Keep this information to limited status sounds kind of conspiratorial, doesn't it? And where the hell are they anyway? I thought this was a near-Earth survey.
Claudia, we're receiving an automated transmission from a crew who may by now be dead. Arousing the hopes and the expectations of the families of these men until we know more would be reckless.
You can't say that to a journalist, Catherine. What happened to the Clementine mission is a major story. You can't tell me to keep it off the record. It's too big.
Then try this. The shuttle leaves in 10 hours and I can arrange for you to be on it. Does that hold a little more resonance?
It couldn't be simpler. You just touch the screen to get what you want. That was black coffee, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. God, what time is it? I mean,
is that a stupid question up here?
What time would you like it to be? We've got local time, mountain time, daylight savings time, or no time at all. After all, time's merely a concept, right?
Oh, no, not now, Lyle.
Yeah, Lyle, cut the philosophical crap, would you? It's a little early. It's, 07:15, Claudia. We work around Central European time, where our control center's based. We follow their 24-hour clock. We work when they work, sleep when they sleep.
Otherwise, we'd go crazy, you know? Because the sun comes up every 40 minutes, and you don't know where the hell you are.
Well, who looks after the ship when you're all asleep?
Julius does.
Who's Julius?
The mainframe. What's that sort of fruity smell? Something you're wearing, Walter?
Well, it's just some cologne I found in my locker.
You don't usually wear cologne, Walter.
Well, it's better than smelling of stale air.
I detect hesperidic tones. Bergamot, I believe, and a citronella. A lingering back note, whatever it is.
Thank you, Lyle. Don't you have something to do on the science deck?
We both have. Come on, Lyle.
Personally, Walter, I like the cologne.
Oh, do you? Oh, thank you. I've got to get moving, too. Oh, and if there's anything I can do to make your day go smoother, let me know. And Julius has all the background on the station, if that's any help.
Well, Just for my curiosity, will you tell me about the signal from the Clementine mission?
You're not taking any exercise. Your metabolism is very sluggish.
Yeah, well, I hate that damn rowing machine and those treadmills.
How are you feeling? You said you've been throwing up?
Spending too much time in zero-G, babe.
No more than 4 hours consecutively. That's the company rule.
I know, Covey. But I love my work. I guess I'm just too damn conscientious.
And that habit has to go.
Covey, I'm holding him, not smoking him.
There's something you're not telling me.
Yeah, well, okay. Maybe there is something I'm not telling you. But that's my prerogative, right?
System reactivated. Running system diagnostic check. Auxiliary power active.
Be careful. He probably knows what you're thinking.
Oh, hi. I didn't realize you were here. Kind of puts Hal in the shade, I guess.
Julius. He's the most powerful computer operating off-world. And he can match any ground system as well.
Why is he called Julius?
Yeah. Jennings Unified Logic and Intelligence System Model 990. We call him Julius.
You know, this picture would look a lot better if you were in it. You don't mind, do you?
I'd rather leave this stuff to the other guys.
But you'll make an exception for me, right?
I guess.
Over here. So who controls Julius?
Is this okay?
Mm-hmm. So who controls Julius?
Oh, he does. He is the chairman, if you like, of a group of self-monitoring computers that run the station.
Uh-huh. Over here. What about a worst-case scenario, like if Julius suddenly flips out?
Well, there's a manual somewhere that tells me what to do if that happens. Julius holds every word, idea, and image created by mankind. Just in case.
Just in case what?
Just in case.
Docking restraint deactivated.
Undock sensor switch. ODS to auto. Umbilicals disengaged. Clamps released.
Departure. Visual checks.
Ventilation? Okay. Air sample? Okay. Separation? Okay.
Orbiting free drift.
Close UHF to orbiter. How's our attitude?
Decay is 6 degrees.
Okay, schedule a reboost to correct attitude for 2200 hours.
Check.
Right. Well, I better go and mend some fences with Claudia, I suppose. Don't want to get a bad press.
You don't mind if I use this, do you? My handwriting's awful, and I just want to get some basic background stuff.
No, I don't mind.
Well, just for the record, you are...
Catherine Marie McTiernan, born Derbyshire, England.
Could you give me a sketch of the circumstances which brought you here, to this work?
Always an innate interest in space. And people. An early career in systems design. Several missions with the NASA program, subsequently to as commander. 10 years in the development of the International Space Program. Some good luck and some supportive colleagues, I suppose. Then this.
You paint a pretty modest picture of yourself. What do you think qualifies you to be commander of the most sophisticated space station in orbit?
You should ask the company.
I'd rather ask you.
Undying curiosity.
About?
The nature of mankind and where it might lead us.
Do you think it'll involve men and women living elsewhere beyond the planet?
Without doubt. Just as we explored and populated the Earth, we'll do the same in space.
You sound like Dr. Campbell.
Well, Lyle and I share some of the same ideas.
Do you share the same ideas about the commercial exploitation of space? Because that's what it's all about at the end of the day.
I try to be pragmatic about that. I'd be naive if I didn't. I work for a corporation.
Do you apply the same pragmatism to the Clementine mission?
I hope you understand, Claudia, why the Clementine signal has to remain off the record.
I'm trying to, but slamming a lid on the story just doesn't add up. Unless, of course, the company has something to hide.
And why would you think that?
I had a word with Walter about Clementine off the record.
Who did you?
Don't worry, he clammed up pretty fast. But it seems that the tolerance levels of this ship were unproven. That these guys were being pushed, that their mission profile was changed once they were out there, and all that sounds like money talking to me.
Other than Unity acting as a way station, I had nothing to do with the mission.
Sounds like you agree with me.
No, and I don't have an opinion to share or to print. Okay?
Clementine. This is orbiting platform Unity. Request that you initiate a reciprocal beacon on a 1-minute circle via the high band. Advise us with your believed coordinates. We're attempting to reopen your telemetry. Unity out.
Walter, how are you doing?
Fine.
Walter, we're going to have to adopt a joint policy about what we say and don't say to Claudia. I received Claudia's assurance that there'd be no mention of the Clementine transmission. Now I understand she's been pumping you for information and that you've been providing it.
Only the background of the mission.
Walter, we have to present a combined front as commander and co-commander. And I have to ask you for your adherence to that position.
Well, I'm not sure the situation is being handled correctly, Catherine.
Listen, Dusan is working to establish the background to these signals. And you've heard how Control wants it handled. Maximum discretion. Claudia is very beguiling. And I'm not having a seed descent amongst the crew, certainly not between you and me. Nor do I want to be placed in the position of instructing you what to do and not to do. Clementine is not to be discussed with Claudia any further. And that has to be in order.
Shannon.
Warning.
We have a heavy incoming. Solar particle emission. Look at this.
Magnitude?
Touching the red zone.
Warning.
Unknown
Here to wrap all non-essential systems.
Unity, this
Let's
is
have all the main
control.
deck software
You are
downloaded.
encountering an incoming particle flux from a solar flare.
I was all set for another night.
With some systems.
Come back to work.
Duration 4 to 8 minutes.
If this fails, it'll be candles.
Do we still have caution and warning systems?
Not locked on
Sequential
time.
shunt units?
Online.
Claudia. Where's Claudia?
Commercial ore stripping.
Darren, what's she doing?
There goes the S-band. And there goes the high band.
Negative communications.
Hey guys, wait for me.
Is that the top of the wave?
It looks like
Main power system reactivated.
Let me get the downlink back. Give control, Hell. Claudia.
Claudia. Are you okay?
I don't know. What happened? Solar flare took out the electrics. You shouldn't have been walking around.
Yeah, well, no one told me that.
We better have Kabe check her over.
She can walk, Shannon.
You look like a girl who could use a drink.
Oh, thanks. I guess drinking isn't exactly encouraged on board.
More like prohibited. But I have my own rules. Needless to say, if the company knew. But they won't, will they?
Not from me, they won't.
Cheers. So what kind of a story are you going to write?
I don't know yet. Why don't you tell me what the science deck does?
Research into neurological functions, hematologic studies, effects on humans on long-term space flights, crystal growth, biotechnology, etc. A lot of this work can only be done in zero-G.
Well, it's a hell of an expensive zero-G lab.
You said it, I didn't. So maybe it should be more of a character piece. What do you think of the enigmatic Mr. Kashkavian, for instance?
Cute.
Yeah, decent. He's got it figured out. Keeps to himself and his computers.
And you?
The most difficult thing of being up here, I don't really have anyone to confide in. My cat, I guess. Everyone knows everyone else's business. So you just have to live with your own stuff.
There's Kave.
Yeah. Kave. Well, he can only listen to so much.
I'm here. Harry? Hey, Harry. What is it?
I'm pregnant. And I don't know what the hell to do about it.
Hi. How you feeling?
Oh, fine. Come in, sit down.
Catherine said I should check up on you.
Did she?
Oh, well, no, she didn't actually. But I thought somebody should. I was concerned about you.
Thanks. But I got a tough head, and I'm okay. So it was a mining survey.
What are you talking about, Claudia?
Clementine. The asteroid belt, mineral extraction.
I can't discuss mission profiles.
Well, you could before.
Well, I can't now, okay? Besides, it sounds like you know everything there is to know.
Must be tough for you, Walter. Being second in command, I mean, well, you are Catherine Senior. You have a pretty distinguished record, you know? Flight commander on 5 NASA missions. She calls the shots.
Nah. Catherine's the best. I mean, we have our disagreements, but I wouldn't want to be up here with anyone else.
She said you extended your commission by 2 years, so I guess you must like it up here.
Well, you know, a career guy. Don't have a lot of social connections, no wife, no kids. I got a few golfing buddies, but, hey, you know, they got lives of their own.
Where's home?
Bakersfield, California. My mother's place, actually. Been in the service so long, I never bothered to get a place of my own.
Yeah, well, I know that feeling.
Do you? I mean, well, you never, you don't have a...
No husband? Yeah, I was married. Then I got unmarried. On the move too much, he didn't like it. So you see, we have something in common.
Well, Lyle says there's something you ought to see in the hydroponicum. And to bring your camera.
Thanks. Oh, and I appreciate your stopping by.
Yeah, sure. Catch you later, Claudia.
Dusan. It's late.
Yes, I know.
What's happening?
We put a message in a bottle and I'm hoping Clementine will find it.
What makes you think they're alive?
Well, the last transmission puts them exactly where they should be. There's also a small variance in the last transmission. That means someone or something on board is making pretty accurate calculations.
But even if they are alive, what can we do to help them?
They have some power generating facilities left, so maybe by fixing the telemetry. Paula, if I were out there, I want to think that someone is on my side, wouldn't you? See? That's why I think it's not over yet.
Lyle, what is it?
Luxus varilux majora. Very rare cactus. Just a few botanical gardens and myself have them. It only flowers once every 2 years. And tonight is the night. I thought you should be here. Incredible. 2 years in the making. And it'll be gone in 24 hours.
Catherine? Claudia? What's up?
Well, the shuttle's due tomorrow, right? So my time's up. I'm just going to shoot a few more frames around the station.
Have you got all the material you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it'll be a good piece. I would have liked the rest of the Clementine story, just for my own curiosity.
What, for instance, would you have liked to know?
Well, I thought there was an international convention on the ban of commercial exploitation of space, for instance. But according to the station's records, that is precisely what Clementine was all about. Commercial ore stripping.
You've been reading the mission records?
Sure I have. Well, both Dewson and Walter invited me to read up on the station's background, so I did. I'm a journalist. When I get the beginning of a story, I have to have the end of it.
Do you? Then, Claudia, come with me for a moment.
System operations effective. Encryption sequence starting T minus 30 seconds.
Hi, Claudia.
Hi.
And we were just going to download to control.
But we...
That's okay. Let her hear it.
I thought we agreed.
Let her hear it. Jason picked this up last night.
Lucas and myself are both okay. We've managed to cut loose the survey pod and fallen back to the hab areas. Repatched the solar cells to boost our capacity. Biggest problem is provisions. Like idiots, left a third of our rations in the pod when we cut loose. But keep talking to us. We're trying for home. God help us make it there. This is Clementine.
Those guys were way past their official mission point, weren't they? This thing was dressed up to be an expedition to the near-Earth perimeter, but it wasn't. This was about money. Mining and minerals.
You got quite a way into the mission records, didn't you, Claudia?
All the way. This was a commercial resource evaluation, according to the mission log. And when things went wrong, the consortium threw a smokescreen around the vessel's true location and its real objective.
Right now, Claudia, our concern is for the crew.
Well, at least we know they're alive.
We know 2 of them are alive.
Lucas and myself are both okay. We've managed to cut loose the survey pod and fallen back to the hab areas.
We're both okay.
What happened to the third man? Novak?
We don't know what happened to Novak. We don't know what happened out there at all. We have limited contact with the mission. And our immediate priority is to get the crew back safely.
And all this is off the record?
You signed a disclaimer when you came up here, Claudia. You have access to the crew and our day-to-day operations, but company background and deep space missions are off the record. Now, whatever you feel about the ethics of this mission, to allow this to be broken simply as news, when we can't account for 1 man nor guarantee the safety of the remaining 2, well, that would diminish everything they tried for.
I understand that. But like I said, I'm a journalist. When I get the beginning of a story, I have to get the end of it. To satisfy my own curiosity.
Well, I hope we've been able to do that for you.
Claudia. Claudia, I have to talk to you.
What is it? Are you okay?
Yeah, but what I told you the other day about myself, that isn't going to be part of your article, is it?
I guess not.
I mean, I don't want this splashed all over a magazine. My mom will see it, and this guy will see it. It's not the way I want to handle things.
No, sure. I understand.
And, Claudia, no one on the station must know either. This could compromise my job.
Okay.
Is there anything wrong?
Oh, just tough finding anything I can put in this article, that's all. But it's my problem. I guess life up here is more complicated than one would imagine.
Tell me about it. Hey, Claudia.
Thanks. Hey, take a look at this. I shot it in the hydroponicum last night.
Ah, that's beautiful. What is it?
Life. I think you should keep it.